Hello, good morning, all of you. This is the sixth part of human reproduction. Okay, in this part, we are going to learn last part of the human male reproductive system, that is male accessory genital glands. Okay, male accessory genital glands include seminal vesicles, paired, a prostate gland, and a paired bulbourethral glands. Okay, bulbourethral glands are two in number, important one. Prostate gland is one in number, and seminal vesicles are paired. Paired, which is the unpaired here? Prostate, which are the paired bulbourethral and seminal vesicle. That is first point. Among these three, okay, let us first take seminal vesicle for our study. Seminal vesicles are a pair of simple tubular glands. Okay, based on the structure, endocrine glands are classified into different types: simple tubular, simple coiled tubular, and simple branched. Okay, like simple alveolar. Okay, like that. There is a classification of glands based on the structure. Endocrine, it belongs to simple tubular gland type. Okay, so this is a simple tubular gland. Let me show you first. Okay, this is the gland we are talking about. This is the gland. This is the outer structure. This is the inner structure. This is the simple glandular type, simple tubular gland. This is the seminal vesicle. How many are there? Two. One pair are there. You can also see here. Okay, this is the seminal vesicle. This is the duct. It is a simple exocrine gland because it has duct. Okay, it is a simple tubular gland. That is the first point. Where are they present? Present posterior inferior to the urinary bladder in the pelvis. Okay, this is the pelvic part. It is present in the posterior inferior region to the urinary bladder. That is the location of the prostate gland. Seminal vesicle. Okay, each seminal vesicle opens into the corresponding vas deferens. Okay, what does it mean? Each seminal vesicle opens into the corresponding vas deferens. That means this seminal vesicle opening into the right vas deferens, for example. And here another seminal vesicle is present. It is opening into the another one. Okay, observe here. Okay, this is one vas deferens. This is one vas deferens. This is the outer structure. This is the inner structure. This is the swollen part. This swollen part is called ampulla. I told you. In the mammary gland also there is a ampulla, mammary ampulla. In the hepatopancreatic ampulla also there. Okay, this seminal vesicle opening into this was different. This seminal vesicle is opening into this one. Okay, that means right one opening into right seminal vesicle opening into right ductus different. Left seminal vesicle opening into the left was different. Okay, that is the meaning of this sentence. Each seminal vesicle opens into the corresponding vas different. That means right into right vas different, left one into left vas different. Where the vas difference enters into the prostate gland, the secretion of the seminal vesicles constitute about 60% of the volume of the seminal fluid. In the total seminal fluid, 60% of the seminal fluid is produced by seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicles are how many are there? A pair. Okay, how are they? Are simple tubular glands. Where are they? Posterior inferior to the urinary bladder in the pelvis. Each seminal vesicle opens into the corresponding vas deferens, where the vas deferens enters into the prostate gland. The secretions of the seminal vesicle constitute about 60% of the volume of the seminal fluid. What is its nature? Alkaline nature. It is a viscous fluid that contains what are the components present in it? Fructose, proteins, citric acid, phosphorus, potassium, prostaglandins, proteins, prostaglandins, phosphorus, potassium, citric acid, fructose. Okay, these all are present in it. Okay, what is its nature? Alkaline. pH value is more than 7. On this, once this fluid joins the sperm in the ejaculatory duct, okay, through this one sperms are coming from this one, and from this side semen is coming from the seminal plasma is coming seminal fluid, and once this fluid is joining the sperms here, okay, now the sperms get energy from the fructose present in the seminal fluid of the seminal vesicle. Okay, once this fluid joins the sperm in the ejaculatory duct, both are mixing. The sperms coming from vas deferens and the seminal fluid coming from the seminal vesicle, both are mixing here. Okay, the in the ejaculatory duct, and the fructose acts as the main source of energy for the sperm outside the body. Next, let us talk about, okay, this one. We talked about this one, fructose. Now prostaglandins. Okay, prostaglandins are believed to help in fertilization. They help fertilization by causing mucous lining of the cervix to be more receptive to the sperms. Okay, there is a mucous lining in the cervix. Okay, the mucous lining of the cervix becomes more receptive from the sperm, receptive to the. Okay, where do sperms released into the female genital tract during sexual intercourse? Into the vagina. From the vagina, the sperms have to be received. Okay, who receives the sperms? Okay, that is, what is that? That is cervix. Okay, outside the body, next that is one function, and the next one, by aiding the movement of the sperm towards the ovum. Okay, by peristaltic contractions of the uterus and fallopian tube. Prostaglandins also cause peristaltic contractions in the uterus and the fallopian tube. Therefore, sperms can easily reach the ovum. Okay, after quite a sexual intercourse. Okay, that is about seminal vesicles. The next one is prostate gland. Prostate gland is located beneath the urinary bladder. Okay, here there is urinary bladder, beneath the urinary bladder. Okay, this is the urinary bladder. Beneath this green color one, what is this? Prostate gland is present beneath. That is the location, first point. The gland surrounds the prostatic urethra. Okay, this gland is this is the prostatic urethra. It is surrounding the prostatic urethra. Second point. Third point, it sends its secretion through the several ducts, prostatic ducts. The prostate gland releases its secretions. Okay, it is now this gland releasing its secretions into urethra here. Okay, through it has several prostatic ducts. It also has a duct. That's why it is exocrine gland. It sends its secretions through several prostatic ducts. In man, prostate contributes 15 to 30% of the semen. Okay, the fluid from the prostate is clear, slightly acidic. The fluid from the prostate is clear and slightly acidic. The prostatic secretion activates. Okay, it is acidic. Previous one, that is alkaline. It activates sperms and it provides nutrition. Okay, I repeat again. Prostate gland, where is it? First point regarding location, beneath the urinary bladder. The gland surrounds prostatic urethra. Its secretions pass through prostatic ducts. Okay, in the total seminal plasma, what is the contribution of the prostate gland? 15 to 30%. So what is its nature? Acidic nature. How is it? It is clear. The prostatic secretion, what is the function? It activates sperms, provides nutrition. So the next one is bulbourethral glands. Bulbourethral glands are also called. Prostate gland is homologous to Skene's glands or paraurethral glands or lesser vestibular glands of the female reproductive system. Next, bulbourethral glands. Bulbourethral glands are also called Cowper's glands are located beneath the prostate gland at the beginning of the internal portion of the penis. Okay, where are they present? Okay, they are present located beneath the prostate gland. See here, Cowper gland is present below the prostate gland. Okay, it is present beneath the located beneath the first point, also called Cowper's gland, located beneath the prostate gland at the beginning of the internal portion of the penis. They add alkaline fluid. First one also alkaline, here acidic, here alkaline to the semen during the process of ejaculation. Okay, what does this fluid do? What does it do? The fluid secreted by these glands lubricates the urethra. That is one function. It also thought to function as a flushing agent. Okay, when urine passes through this one penis, okay, what is the pH value of urine? Can you tell me that one? What is the pH value? Try to remember that pH value of urine is 6. Okay, it has acidic nature. But the sperms, when sperms are passing through, okay, when a male human being urinates, when he maturates, okay, the urine is passing through the penis. The urine is acidic. But okay, if the sperms go through that acidic medium, okay, even urine goes out, some acidic residues of urine may remain in the penis. They may harm the sperms. That's why before sperms pass through the penis, it has to be cleaned. Okay, who is cleaning that? Okay, that is secretions of the bulbourethral glands. It is acting as a flushing agent that washes out the acidic urinary residues that may remain in urethra. Okay, when a male human being urinates, okay, that urine may have some acidic residues. Okay, that in the penis they may remain. Okay, they have to be removed. They have to be removed. Otherwise, the sperms may be damaged. Okay, before semen is ejaculated. Okay, that is the function of the fluid secreted by bulbourethral glands, which are homologous to Bartholin glands or greater vestibular glands in female human beings.